Hello and welcome, I am Arumba, thank you for joining me. Let's continue our Abbasid Muslim world conquest. So it has been a few days since I've played this last. I'm trying to get my bearings straight. There are some Byzantine Empire ships here for some reason. Do they not know that this is my land? I think they're a bit confused. So we've ended most of our wars in the north. We still have a few remaining wars down here, as well as one rebel uprising. Orthodox, of course. Good thing about Orthodox uprising is we should get some extra piety from this, which will be really nice for our future invasions. So I was looking at some of the actual war goals off camera just because it does take time, but like if you really wanted to min-max it, you should definitely play slow, like speed 2 maybe, and just really... I could probably shave off a decade if I just played it as slow as possible. But like for instance, looking at this, if we just sit here and siege this, that's good. But this guy's county holding, his actual personal holding is here. We get more war score for this. Plus, we can also get some battle war score if we fight him. So rather than just sit here and siege, what we should do is break off just a couple hundred men and then go and engage his army. Marginally faster, but significantly, I mean, it adds up in the long run. Same thing here. We're sieging this thing, which is okay, but what would actually be better is that this is his county, his personal holding. This is just one of his vassals. This is also his army. So what I'm going to do here is we're going to split the army in half, and we'll take, say, 1,000 to this guy, and 2,000 to here, and try to speed it up that way. Meanwhile, the levy's very strong, but we are having issues for resolving these wars down here. So I'm thinking we will raise and then see what is available. Unfortunately, we do have some small levy that we can raise because I haven't quite gotten everyone up to king level. I really don't like having non-king vassals at this point. Really slows things down. Like, why do we have these individual counts? That's just annoying. And you clearly don't need to move into that province. This is all retinue. We want to keep them in position for the further conquests of the Orthodox and the Christians. Lotharingia seems to have consumed most of Italy. Probably holds both titles. Yeah, King of Italy and Lotharingia. He's at war with Frustrantia. Surprising, you know. Meanwhile, while they are fighting over who's the best Carling in the world, we're going to fight over who's the best Muslim in the world. Us, of course. I don't think these guys are really going to help that much. What I really want is, like, the army from down here. How much is that? You won't give me any level? Any levy, really? Sultan of Arabia can't give me a levy? Oh, is that not what it's called? What's your stupid thing called? Arabid Sultan. I kind of don't like that. I would prefer that it would just tell me the name of the duchy, or the kingdom. Yeah, he could provide us with 3,600, but I've depleted it. Alright, so we should probably get in gear to just start invading stuff. Yeah, I'm going to just release everything that I raised. That's not going to help us. Although we should take care of that. Let's at least do that. We'll use this guy's army up here for that. I suppose we can end this here. You know what we could do? We have some boats. Let's raise some boats up here. And we'll take part of the retinue down to the south and keep part of it up here for future holy wars. And we'll go up to speed 3 or 4, because, you know, I just said that speed 2 is the best, and speed 4 is what we're going to play on. In other news, in about 2 weeks, I'm going to build a new computer, and it's going to make speed 5, like, retardedly fast. And I know some people are going to get upset that I just said the word retarded. What I should say is, like, amazingly fast. Like, surprisingly fast is the plan. And we could just siege his capital, which would be nice, but I think we will go fight him. That gave us another little bit of war score, another 20% or so. And now this one is not as easy to siege as this bishopric, but it is a castle and it's his capital, so we'll just sit here now. Although he does have... No, he doesn't have enough men. Nothing to worry about then. Alright, let's check our vassal opinion things. Lowest opinion right now is at 0, Ecumenical Patriarch. Other than that, we've got 34. Didn't even have to lower Harshikta taxes. Eventually we want to go up to medium. We're still 14. Our Guardian is a Grey Eminence. I do think that that's a good move. We are strong, so we've already got +2 health. a little tiny bit more health from being a martial education might be nice. You know, you can pick up 0.5 health for skilled tactician. Any of the martial educations to give you an extra 0.5 health, but I think we're going to live sufficiently long. We can get a lot done with this character. Of course, as I say that, one of my uncles or half-brothers will probably get me killed. Just get assassinated. Wouldn't surprise me. It does seem to be what they tend to do. Caliph Yahya, your steward, was killed by a mob of angry peasants. That's unfortunate. What is our highest income province? Our capital? Shocking. Oops, wrong thing. Alright, who's our lowest opinion, strongest vassal? Looks like my leader of some revolt. That's silly. Let's go with Sultan of Arabia. And I'm not worried about factions right now, so I think rather than scheming, we should study technology. Annoyingly, you cannot study technology in your own territory. And even though we are not likely to really get much technology done in this campaign, simply because of how quick it is, if we could get just one more upgraded military organization soon, that might really help out quite a bit. In fact, if we do, I'll probably not move my capital at all. I am considering attacking aggressively towards Venice, simply because I want to make Venice the capital. It makes vassal management very, very easy. It's my go-to location usually for most World of Conquests. And you are probably not going to surrender until we siege more than one holding, so I guess we'll split up. And is this a single county conquest, actually? Yeah, it is. We should definitely take the war goal. And actually, since it is the war goal, he'll probably surrender before we get to 100%, quite easily, in fact. Oh gosh, I brought the retinue down. I totally forgot about them. Oops. It happens. And we have the second Miaphysite uprising. Accursed infidels, indeed. Only 2,000 men. We can raise about 3. And actually, once we put this down, we can raise the main army over there. Let's just use that one. Can you please catch him? Very good. I love this levy teleportation. This is really nice. Alright, 6,000 men. They just sort of materialize down here. Or down here. So we just had another raving band of what now? I don't see the other raving band, but whatever you say, boss. I believe you. So it has been exceptionally hot recently. I just don't even know what to say about it, other than it's like 92 degrees, 93 degrees every single day. It just is so crazy. Alright, so we're the head of the religion, but I don't show any actual decadent relevant. Sorry, not religion. Yeah, religion's where we're supposed to see decadent relatives. It just said he was, and now he's not. Do I have to wait? It doesn't show us gaining decadence, so I guess we don't really care. The defenders of Ani have launched an unsuccessful raid. Indeed. That is not our uprising. You guys need to move one province over. So anyway, my point in mentioning the heat is that it's like a brain drain. Like, when it's 95 degrees outside, it doesn't matter how much insulation I have in my office, it's not going to stay cool for very long, and I've got to manually cool it with this AC unit, and it'll go from like 80 down to 70, and then within 10 minutes I'm back up to 78, and it's like, ugh, it's just so hot. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have to move. I'm gonna have to just move out of Florida. Just say we're done with Florida. No more Florida. How's that sound? Would you guys be in support of that? Maybe I think I might move to Europe. Like, totally in all seriousness, I might move to Europe someday. I think that'd be really cool. Because, without getting all political on you, there's just a lot of things about the United States that drive me crazy. Most notably, recent things like the internet, you know. And the whole FCC trying to grant monopolies to stupid telecom companies, and it's like they just never seem to learn. You know, the Ma Bell technology, whatever they're called, something companies breakup that they had to do, and now it's happening all over again. It's just dumb. False sense of competition. Alright, so you probably want stuff, right? Wants control of and wants any desires, okay? Which is whatever you want, man. I don't care. Is that de jure yours? It should be. Yeah. And you want the other one too, probably? No, you can't have the Mamluks. That guy's mine. Oh, I actually still own it. That's right, I just created it. There you go. I know how to play this game, I swear. Alright, so now we have a king of Nubia who owns all of his own de jure territory, and he loves us. And he will for many, many years. In fact, do you have any army for me? You have 468 men. That's rather unimpressive, actually. And since we have some retinue down here, we can actually assault. So this video is mostly about complaining about the heat, complaining about the internet, and getting these wars in order so that we can then declare the next major offensive bit, which is what will happen very soon. Alright, so have you guys not died yet? Come on, go away. Just go away. Yes, you scurry on back now to your capital. This is going to do you a lot of good. I'm going to get you to 100% before it matters. But yeah, I hear good things about Europe. You know, they got good internet speed, and it's not led by a bunch of oligarchy, non-good people. Alright, so which one of you guys wants to be the Duke? You? Sounds good. You are now the Duke of Gondar. Okay, how about the kingdom? Cannot usurp it. Alright, well that's fine. This is a duchy here. We can't create it. It's only 2 counties. Wow. Well, I'm going to just plan on giving it to that other guy, so let's just transfer that guy. Matama. I would love it if it was distance sorted. I don't really need to do it, but I'm going to do it anyway. I don't want that guy. Like, I'd rather that this is just two dukes rather than the way that it is, but... Alright, so we got the second Miaphysite War. Good. Look at our piety. It's growing rapidly. And we just have these 2 final wars. Why on earth you'd path through our unfriendly territory? It's ridiculous. You surrender. Excellent. No, we will not join any offensive wars because we hate you. You're an Ethiopian Sunni. That's acceptable. Let's retreat back to our own territory. And if we can catch this guy's army, that would be easy enough. That'll get us to 100%, and done! Alright, so give this stuff away. So what I like about Europe is it seems like they've just got better healthcare, and I don't know about taxes, but I imagine that there's got to be a few countries out over there, somewhere, that have, like, friendly taxes for independent business people like myself, so to speak. I mean, that's what I would really like. Would be able to move someplace where there's really good taxes, and by really good I mean like very low, and still give me really good stuff. But then again, I guess if they're going to give you a whole bunch of free healthcare, that you'd probably have to pay some taxes. Oh well. Alright, do we want to wait for you guys? January 24th? It's not worth it. Let's just disband. Okay, what are you guys? Are you guys a duchy? Can we create it? Excellent. And we're probably going to give that duchy to this guy, or maybe just throw them all into the same kingdom. So yeah, we'll transfer that count to you as well. Zelia. Zila. That works. Just trying to make sure everyone's a duke. It's that octagon type thing. So you got the octagons are dukes, wait a minute, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hexagons are dukes, octagons are kings, And then counts are, where are the counts? Squares. See how it goes? 4, 6, 8? Kind of cool, huh? Yeah. The more you know. Okay, we should probably declare some offensive wars now. So, we're ready to go. I mean, we could wait 2 months just for an extra 4,000 men. I don't know if that's worth it, really, considering 2 months might make or break a record of some sort. Are you guys part of the right? You're part of a new kingdom. Okay. Yeah, here's what we're going to do, though. Oh, it's all Africa. That's annoying. Sirt and Lepus Magna. We will transfer those under. Come on, Lepus Magna. There it is. That was actually our marshal. Doesn't really matter that much, actually. But I just like that we can raise these armies a little bit closer to over there. What I was hoping to do was to actually put this duke underneath this king, and then I could raise this king's army on the farthern border. And really what I want to do eventually, in order to just try to... Like, the lands that are isolated from enemies, what we should do is try to consolidate it, or grant that guy distant territory so that we can... That's what we should do. It'd be messy as hell. But... I wonder if there's a new strategy I could apply. You know, like transfer count to the king so that we can raise the king's army up here. And then when we're done, like when that's no longer the front line, then we could create the duchy, grant the duchy to the count, which then, no, the count would still be underneath the king. That wouldn't work. We'd have to promote that count to king level to create the new kingdom and then force him out from underneath this guy. Or we could just retract vassalage, but that makes everyone mad. But ultimately, these armies are going to be pretty useless if they're too distant. I don't think it really matters that much. Let's just not worry about it. Alright, so our birthday's coming up in 1 year. We're still being educated by a Grey Eminence. And we're going to be able to go to on a Hajj to Mecca. Interesting that we have the owes 350 gold to Jewish moneylenders. I thought we banished the Jews. Oh well, doesn't really matter. Alright, let's declare our wars, and then we'll take a break. So the Saffarids are our ally. What can we do to them? We can declare a subjugation war. Well, a subjugation war is going to make the most sense against the remaining Sunni states, definitely. We should do that right away on the off chance that we actually die. So I think we will do the subjugation of Afghanistan. Okay, once for 200 piety, Kalis, and that's only once per 10 years. We can only take Afghanistan from them. Okay, well, that's fine. So we'll declare that. And against you, we have no valid CB anymore. Ooh, that's so annoying. We don't get any other... We're going to have to wait for an invasion or a subjugation CB on him. Ruthenia formed. Got a big name. Alright, let's just declare a whole bunch of holy wars. Damn truce. Garbage. I'm telling you, the brain, like the heat, it's totally draining my ability to focus. At least in Michigan, it wasn't this hot. It would be like 40 degrees right now. I can't believe the Magyars are this small. Alright. That works. We'll just declare war on whatever we can get our hands on. Ruthenia, this fancy king, has 4,000 men. Why don't we just declare a jihad? Our first jihad would cost us 1,000... I believe it costs... Oh no, we can't actually declare it. Sorry. An invasion. Our first invasion would cost us 1,000 piety. But we take all occupied territory. So we could take a lot from Ruthenia. Just occupy everything. I think that'd be a good use of it. That, or we could declare a invasion of like West Francia. Kind of like that better, actually. We'd have to use our boats to get over there, but oh no, we don't actually have access to that invasion CB. I guess we have to border them. Let's test that on Lotharingia. Is that the case? Yeah. All right. Well then, fine. We'll start off by doing our very first invasion of Cumania. And are we going to stop there? Hell no. Truce with you. Truce with Bulgaria. Do you want to become my vassal? Of course you don't. Obviously we have a truce with you. Do we just start working our way into India? I think so. I'll declare on this kingdom. Jeez. Not much that we actually have available. I think we need to work our way into that. Is this it? Really? No, this can't be it. Maybe we could declare a claim. Just a single conquest war. Or a series of de jure claims. Because it's part of our empire, but man, that's weak. That is really weak. Okay, well we're going to declare war on Italy then. I don't care if all of the Carlings get involved. We're going to steamroll them. This will give us a leg up onto the papacy. We'll just go conquer the papacy. I seem to recall there being issues with the papacy, and like if we don't declare it the right way, like he might end up staying our vassal, kind of like the ecumenical patriarch. We'll see. All right, well I guess this is enough for now. It's not really exactly as many as I would hoped, but all right, I'm gonna take a break here before we start the offensive. So thanks for watching, everyone. See you soon.